Chapter 31. Slappy! Georgia cried. Stella didn't lie. You are alive! What is happening? Explain it to me. He uttered a low growl and struggled to get round her. He knew he had to destroy Wally, or he would die. Slappy, she repeated. Out of my way, idiot! He screeched. Georgia gasped. You talk! Slappy reached for Wally. Georgia stepped in front of him. With a frustrated cry, he grabbed her around the waist and shoved her across the room. Georgia stumbled back. Slappy lifted a metal pan of spaghetti and pushed it in her face. Screaming and sputtering, she scraped at her face with both hands, shaking burning hot tomato sauce from her hair, pulling gobs of steaming noodles from the top of her head. Slappy leaped at Wally. The two of them toppled to the floor. They wrestled in the slop of pea soup, macaroni, and spaghetti sauce, rolling over each other, flailing and punching wildly, biting at each other with snapping jaws. Stop them! Somebody, stop them! Do something! Someone, call the police! Screams rang out through the kitchen. Slappy jammed his fist hard into Wally's open mouth. Wally clamped his jaw shut on Slappy's hand, and then, to Slappy's shock, he felt himself being lifted off the floor. Wally rose up in front of him. It took Slappy a few seconds to realize that someone had grabbed him up his jacket collar. He turned and saw Georgia. Spaghetti sauce ran down her hair and face onto her sweater. She was panting hard, her eyes narrowed in anger. No more, she murmured. Slappy squirmed, struggling to free himself, but Georgia kept her grip on his jacket. She had Wally in her other hand, Slappy saw. The two of them kicked and twisted. Let go, you fool! Slappy ordered her. Let me go now so that I can finish him. No more, Georgia murmured again. She raised the thrashing, kicking dummies high and heaved them towards the open door of some machine against the wall. The kitchen passed by Slappy in a blur as he hurtled across the room. He gasped as he recognized the machine Georgia had tossed him into. The open machine. The huge rubbish compactor. He recognized it, but he didn't have time to scream. He plunged through the open door, Wally jammed close behind him. Before the pain shot through him, Slappy heard the grinding sound, low at first, just a rumble, then a deafening roar. The pain started at his feet, roared quickly up his legs, his body. Wally and Slappy both uttered cries of agony, their last cries as the rubbish compactor roared and chewed them to tiny chunks of sawdust and cloth, chewed them to darkness.